Hey everybody, it's Chase with AV Pop Culture. Hey everybody, it's Chase with AV Pop Culture. Can you hear me out there? Happy New Year. 3 days in. We got some interesting stuff to talk about tonight. Hey, I see Canadian Maker Project in here. I see Melvin in here. I see Dr. Drew Dude. Woke Niner in here. Becca. Hey everybody. What's up? Cowabunga Dude. All right, you can hear me. What's up, Tonyo? Todd, what's up? Canadian Maker Project, you can hear me? All right, Becca, you can hear me? Me and Becca had some nice, fun, long conversations about dark roads. That's fun. I love talking about all that stuff. Robert, what's going on? Not long. Good old dark roads. Becca got in there nice and deep like. It's fun though. It's fun. Like the character, talking about the character development and the stories. And that's the behind the scenes thing is definitely fun with that too, because we answered in character without knowing what was going on. Thomas, what's going on? Got some fun stuff tonight. We're going to talk about what 2025, what we're going to do here in starting out the year. Midnight in Space, we do need Near Dark in 4K. I am just absolutely shocked that one hasn't come to 4K. No excuse for that. No excuse for that. That one needs to be. We got 38 people in here and 10 likes. Apparently, if you start liking the thing right off the bat, it helps YouTube put it out there. YouTube is mad at me for my video that I put out today. They have it as limited reach and limited revenue because of the subject matter. Ed, what's up? Happy New Year, Quietly Games. Happy New Year. Sacco, what's up, man? Huck's Pop Culture Cafe. Hey, hey, all you groovy movie people. Like has been smashed. Love it. The Collins, Happy New Year. 2025 is going to be an expensive year for physical media collectors. It's starting out that way. You haven't watched it yet, Woke Niner? Last movie set. Yeah, they have it as limited revenue, as the little caution light $sign. And they tried to limit the reach, but it's got like 1,000 views in the first 2 hours, so I don't think that worked. Is Dark City getting a 4K? That's interesting. I hadn't heard that. The funny thing is there isn't anything, there's no nudity, there's no like bad language, none of that's actually in that video at all. So but I had a feeling they might do that to me, so I went ahead and put it out today because I knew the live stream was coming tonight. I see Big Sal in the house. What is up, Big Sal? Happy New Year, man. I tried changing the title, Tony. Tonyo, I tried changing the title. I tried changing the metadata. I tried re-uploading it and having no title, and it flagged before I put anything on there. It's probably because I say the word gratuitous or graphic or sex or whatever in the first however long. Who knows? You've been warned. Is that can you get that one anywhere? No, that's another one. That's another one that my uncle did. Elon, please buy YouTube. Martin, hey man, happy New Year from Scotland. So it's got to be what? It's like 2:30 a.m. for you, something like that. Try to catch up on the chat over here. 1:30 a.m. I wasn't too far off. Oh yeah, it's 8:30, not 9:30. I'm having a problem. My arithmetic's 5 hours, right? So, well, the devil between you and me is your favorite song on Dark Roads. Well, thank you, because I wrote that one. I didn't sing it, but I wrote it. I lip sync it. YouTube can be weird. I submitted it for a review, a human review. So hopefully they'll clear it, but I'll definitely miss a lot of revenue on it for sure. But I wanted to do the video. Altered States hopefully gets 4K. That would be nice. John Doe Juggalo in the house. What's up, man? There is 50 people in here. All right, I love it. Hanging out tonight. Sacco is at work, unfortunately. He'll be lurking. I don't know if anybody saw the video yet that I put out today, but it's not like I was showing anything that was like hardcore or anything. I still have the stack of movies I went over here. I mean, Crank. Oh, Happy New Year. A gift to go towards my next buy, Canadian Maker Project, jumping in with a $5 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I just cleaned up the because I get a lot of 1 month members where Big Sal and everybody gets memberships in here, and I put those on the name and lights on the video, and so I have to change those when people don't re-up or whatever. And so you guys like Canadian Maker Project, Woke Niner, Big Sal, Becca, you've been around longer. You're gonna notice your stuff is on different pages now and different things. Woke Niner, I would love for them to put out my movie this year, but there is still no contract yet. So I don't know how fast or slow it would go. But my guess is even if it's a done deal in the next 3 months, I don't know if they'll put it out. But see, I don't know, because it depends on if they put it under their partner's label or if they actually put it out. If they put it out under their partner's label, it can come out at any time. Leo, Prophecy, the monster movie, 1979 in 4K, and The Car 4K. It would be a nice movie drop. Yep. Movie Odyssey saying, hey, Brian, last movie standing. You still in here? Or do you run off and watch Heartbreakers? Trek or not? Hey. Ben, hey. Huck's Pop Culture. I'm trying to catch up with everybody saying sometimes it moves slow and then it goes to me like all at once. Live long in pixel. 4K curse every time you buy a Blu-ray thinking they'll never release it in 4K the next, but that happened to me a lot. That happened to me with Elvira. It happened to me with Punch Drunk Love within 48 hours. I bought the Blu-ray, and less than 48 hours later, Criterion announced the 4K. And then I ended up getting it anyway in the Columbia Classics because that thing dropped down to like $80. Brian, Big Dude F, what's up? Oh, that reminds me, if you won something on the last live stream And I think there's one person that bought something for me. I think it's Jason. I have not. I'm going to ship it out this weekend. I mean, with New Year's and my son's football tournament and all that stuff, I have not been able to get it out yet. Time to make it rain. Make it rain. Should I set a goal in here tonight? A goal. Let's see. A goal of 10 super chats. We'll do that. Let's see. How I'll celebrate. I will do an extra giveaway. I got a big giveaway. 2 of them tonight. 2 big giveaways. Oh, Canadian Maker Project. Thank you, my friend. He just gifted 5 AVA Pop Culture memberships. Thomas got one. Matt got one. Cowabunga Dude got one. David Dunn got one. And CS Hahn got one. Awesome. I love it. That's the way to start out the year, getting some members back on here. We did, because it was like 1-year memberships, and everybody's not a membership type of person. But over the course of the past few live streams, we got a bunch of members, and I think I lost like 20. But that's because people had the 1 month, and then they're just not membership type people, and that's cool. I am planning to add a lot more of my behind the scenes movie making stuff too this year to it. It just takes a little while to do that because I actually have to go back to the data drives for those movies and put it on there. So yes, thank you, Canadian Maker Project. He's already hit with a super chat tonight and 5 memberships. I should have put the 10 super chat targets up before he did his super chat tonight, but he was so quick in there tonight, I didn't get it up. Apparently, when you hit the goal, it pushes the live stream out to more and more people. I'm still trying to figure out all this YouTube stuff, all the little ins and outs. I mean, it seems like it's been a long time in some ways, but I'm only just now at 7 months since I started this channel. So 7 months, that's it. So we won't get to a year until like May 24th or May 27th. Hey, Jordan at the Movie Den, what's up, man? Jordan gave me my only standard second sight release I have, the Vivitch. The Vivitch. I actually like I like the plastic, they're thick Amaray cases for 4K better than I like the little digi things they put in the big sets. I have not reviewed the Insidious Steelbook. I actually don't even have the Insidious Steelbook. Good seeing you too, Jordan. Yeah, you got to check out. Yeah, Canadian Maker Project's right, Thomas. You got to check out the stuff behind the scenes that you can get as a member. And I got a lot of stuff planned for this year. Yeah, we got Jordan in here. We got John Doe Juggalo in here. We got Last Movie Standing in here. He said something about Heartbreakers. We were talking about Heartbreakers earlier today on the phone. Me and Last Movie Standing. I saw that for what I think is the first time last night, which is crazy. I can't remember. I thought I had seen it before, but I think maybe I just saw the trailer. Woke Niner recaps coming in, getting closer to the goal of $4.99 super chat. I appreciate that, my friend. One day, hopefully, I'll have enough money where I can get the where I can do the StreamYard chat where I can pop y'all's cool stuff up and everything up here. I kind of want you guys. So I'm going to talk about some stuff with the channel. Would you guys be interested in me getting whether it's a live interview, having them sit here with me, or over video or whatever, like my friend Jesse Cove, who was in Bring Me a Dream, and he's starring in the Screamboat, the Mickey Mouse horror movie that's coming out later this month with David Howard Thornton. Would you guys be interested in seeing him? Us chat on here about that, or like April, who starred in my movie Dark Roads, or Chance, who starred in a couple of my movies, Creature Feature and Dark Roads, and Bring Me a Dream, and makes movies with me. Would you guys be interested in seeing some stuff like that this year? Sacco says, hell yeah. Yeah, Brian, the big dude. Yeah, the Jennifer Love Hewitt Heartbreakers. Yeah. Oh, cool, Jordan. You'd like that too? Yeah, I'll see if I can get Jesse on here before his movie, and I'll see if I can get April and Chance and stuff like that.
I'm so brilliant
on here. Big Sal likes the idea. It's a good. So you can hear. I just have to drag. Chance only lives like 15 minutes from me. I have to drag him over. We can do it sitting here together. But yeah, I thought it'd be fun. I'll try to get Jesse. Like, I know he's doing a lot of press for the movie because it comes out the 24th, I think, in theaters. Screamboat. I'll see if I can get him to do it beforehand. Somebody asked me about Vinegar Syndrome. So Jorge says, is it Jorge? Am I saying, is it right? Says, Chase, do you think you might regret getting Vinegar Syndrome? I don't know. Like, I doubt it, because the way I look at it is you're also buying an experience that goes on the whole year. And that's something too. You're getting experience each month, and each month it's going to be 2 videos. It's going to be, when it gets here, I'm going to do the haul, and then I'm going to do a review of each movie and a ranking of each movie. So I get to share 2 videos a month with you guys about it. I get the experience of that each month. And then if I don't want anything, I'll sell it. And I'm not going to try to sell it at a bunch of marked up prices. I'm going to sell it for less than what they sell it for on Vinegar Syndrome, just to get a few dollars back to buy more movies. So I don't think I'll be disappointed that way. I really don't. Let's see. So everybody likes the interviews ideas. Good. I'll do some of that. Rich is over there saying, I told you they'd like you. Everybody would like interviews. It'd be cool, because she wanted to see them. You picked up Influencer through the Vinegar Syndrome sale. I heard that was good. Be like Inside the Hacker Studio. Yeah. Becca says, yeah, Lance would be good too. Now I know I can get Lance. I just had Lance. She said Lance too. Lance was actually my wedding photographer. Like, we're like brothers. So yeah, it's not a problem. And me and Chance are like brothers. Me and Chance are like the same person. We're like the same person. Still cheaper than going to Orlando. That's for damn sure. Oh, Big Sal with a $5 super chat. Just saw that pop in there. Thank you, my friend. He said, let's crash this goal. That's 2 out of 10. We'll get that done. We'll get it done. I got faith. Woke Niner, you wish you could afford that subscription. Listen, I'm going to be 100% honest, like I was on the video. Without Big Sal and without Christmas money, I couldn't have got it either. I could put it on a credit card, but I have all this repair stuff that I got. So, responsibly, I couldn't get it. Martin says, I see Blood Tracks on the shelf behind you. Have you watched it yet? Picked up along with Keep. Yes, I have watched Blood Tracks. Yeah, I had fun with it. I thought it was fun. And I like to know they were really out in the snow, and like those girls are actually naked. And then one girl that gets has to get dug out of the car, and you can see her ass is red because she's naked and she's getting drug across the snow. Like she's got chapped ass. Canadian Maker Project coming in with $2 more super chat. I appreciate that, my friend. I appreciate that, my brother. But you know, Brian, we have like we have annual passes to like Disney World, and when you renew them, it's a little less. It's still expensive, but like if you go more than 4 days, you've already paid for that. So like when we go down there, it's usually just gas and somewhere to stay that we got to pay for or whatever. Well, crush the goal, crash the goal. Either way, we're destroying the goal. It's like we got 78 people in here. Smash the like button. Everybody's like, drop the elbow on the like button. Put hard times on the like button, Daddy. Put hard times. On its Rudy Poo Candy. I won't do the wrestling promos. Billy, what's up? Just bought Crack House from Vinegar Syndrome. I just saw that right before I came on. I've been busy today. I did a video, made a video for my other channel where we had went to Disney World at Christmas time, and made today's video. Plus, got ready for the live stream. Plus, been taking down Christmas stuff. So I didn't get to look into that one yet, but I don't know if that's one I'm going to grab. I'm definitely grabbing Virtuosity because I'm all in on the VSUs. Everything else, I haven't grabbed anything else yet. I am. Listen, I'm getting impatient, Jordan, Movie Den. I'm getting impatient waiting for Second Sight to announce. And what the hell's going on with Scream Factory? They didn't announce in December. The only thing that was out there was 2 leaks that were never confirmed from Dawn of the Discs. Scream Factory never announced anything in December for February or for March. They only have January and February stuff out. I don't know what happened there. I don't remember them ever skipping a month announcing. That was weird, and they still haven't announced. I'm looking forward to the Virtuosity release too. I was talking to my man Fuzz over at the original Fuzz, and he's a big Denzel fan, and he says it's fun. I vaguely remember seeing it, vaguely, and I think I mainly remember Kelly Lynch from Roadhouse. So, but I like sci-fi and like so you know, it's Denzel and Russell Crowe. It's only so bad it can be. Tonio, did I get a new OLED TV? Yes, I got an OLED TV, and I'm going to do. I'll do a little video on that. I did get an OLED TV. That was my big Christmas present. That's why I didn't get like a big bunch of stack of movies or anything like that. I got an OLED TV. That's where it all went. So I did. Jordan, don't make me hurt you. No, I will not accept any Georgia Bulldog slander in this chat. They had the hardest schedule all year long. I think they did. I think it caught up to them. They were out of gas to me. Cedar Point said, yeah, if you do season passes to like a theme park, it's big time savings. Ben says, I know you prefer to promote smaller boutiques, but have you ever seen Warner Archive? Yeah, I like Warner Archive. Like I like Warner Archive. I really want the Searchers. I don't have that yet. I want that with the slip. I'm not the biggest Western guy. I do like Westerns. I put my favorite Westerns on my list that I did already a few weeks ago. But my grandmother was a huge John Wayne fan, and True Grit and Searchers. The Searchers were her favorites, and then the Sons of Katie Elder. And so I really want to get the Searchers for her. Really, I mean, my grandmother's not with us anymore, but it like that reminds me of her. So. Oh, thank you, Tony. Yeah, man, it's over here. Let me see if I can do this. So there it is. I already got it mounted up and everything. It is I did a video too where I got surprised with it on Christmas morning. They made me turn on the camera, Risha and the kids, and so that will come out. It's a 65-inch LG OLED C3. It's the C3. So, and I'm loving it. I've got a couple different settings done up and everything. I love it. Big Sal, you watched the trailer for Virtuosity after my review. You did order it? Did you? Yeah. I would order. Like, look, man. I'll be honest. If I bought nothing else from Vinegar Syndrome ever, they're always going to get me with the. I'm always backward. They're always going to get me with the VSUs. It's not that hard to collect them. It's only 3, maybe 4 per year. So why not? Yeah, the 77-inch LG. Also, I noticed, and I'll talk about this when I do the review, but the TV, everybody's like, oh, the TV is not good for bright rooms. The OLEDs are not good. Man, I think that shit is way overcooked, overblown, because it is bright in here. I got 4 windows facing it, unless I close the curtains off, and it is totally fine. Totally fine. El Dorado. Little Shop of Horrors and The Witches on there. Oh yeah, well, and I heard the Little Shop of Horrors coming to 4K this year. Frank, what's up, man? We do have a crew in here now. We got Brian from The Last Movie Standing. We got Jordan over at the Movie Den. We got John Doe Juggalo. We got Frank from Frank's Media and Reviews. We got everybody up in here tonight. 100 of us in here, man. Love it. 41 likes. Let's like it. Let's get it out there. Let's make everybody know we're here. Piss YouTube back off for limiting my video today. John Doe, you're still very new to Westerns. Watch one every Wednesday. I like that. I like making a goal to try to watch them.
Western Wednesday.
Western Wednesday. Risha just said Western Wednesday. I have to keep moving out of the way because my mic. Let me try that. My mic happens to be like right in the word line here. Big Sal, 42 likes to 90 likes. Math, not mathing. 42 likes to 94 people in here. The math, not mathing. But he drops another $5 super chat, brother. I appreciate that so much, man. You do too much. Yeah, John. Yeah, the whole thing about OLEDs not being bright enough, I think it's nonsense. It's nonsense. And I don't even have the peak brightness turned on. It's off. Like you can go low, medium, high on that and make it even brighter. The only vinegar scent, well, Roadhouse and Beastmaster are 2 good ones to have. Matthew says, big fan from the Caribbean. Great content. Always enjoy your stuff. I can't wait for John Candy movies from Keno, Uncle Buck, and Summer Rental. Me too. Me too. I appreciate it. Down there in the Caribbean. I'm going to be down your way in a couple of months. We got a cruise that we booked a year ago that we're going on. We're going down to the Caribbean. A very short one. It's just like 3 days, 3 nights.
We are.
Oh, John, though, you started with the Magnificent Seven. That's a good place to start. The new one or the one from like 1960 or 59 or the remake with Denzel and Chris Pratt. Joshua, love the vids. First time catching a live fellow filmmaker here. Oh, hell. Well, God bless you, my friend. You're tortured like the rest of us. Woke Niner, your only Vinegar Syndrome is sidekicks? Yeah, I think 65-inch OLED is the sweet spot, fair price. If you want to go back a little older ones now, though, like the 77-inch like C2 is getting to be a really good price. It'll be a while before it'll be a while because I need to complete my Atmos setup. That way I can review everything properly. So I still got to get a receiver that can handle Atmos, and I got to get the 2 Atmos speakers, and then I'll be ready to go. Man, Canadian Maker Project just gifted 5 more memberships. SEB 951, Trekker Knot, Gimp Dog 86, Sean Barrett, Chet Baby Teeth Neptune, all got memberships. Man, I appreciate that. Bringing the membership totals back up. That is 10 more members. Now I'm going to tell you, South of Sanity Candles. Hey, look, South of Sanity Candles makes some good candles and has YouTube presence too. But he is a friend. We have Chance, who I was just talking about. We're both. He's a mutual friend of both of ours. Chance, like a brother to me, and South of Sanity Candles knows him real well too. Chance reviews candles for him too. It's super cool. Man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that super chat. I really do. Yeah, 7,000. Getting to 7,000 in 7 months is crazy. That is crazy. I cannot believe that happened that fast. And now it just makes me want to go even bigger and have all of us hang out with even more people all the time. I love it, man. I love it. Josh, your intro to Vinegar Syndrome was Her Smell. I saw that. That was just a few months ago when they put that out. I haven't seen the movie though. Me too, Jordan. I have the clips. I have the right and left and the center channel and the floor standing speakers. I need the 2 Atmos and the 2 rears. So I actually need 4 speakers, but it's like 2 sets of 2. And I got to get the receiver, and then I'm all set up. In my other room, I just need I'm close to having it in 2 rooms. Movie Odyssey, where would you categorize a Vizio 75? My mom got one, and I wanted to help her get her setup going. I mean, that's a good one. The TV I had in here before was a Vizio, and it looked really good. It looked really good especially to be a budget QLED. It was really good. I mean, I got no problems with Vizio, especially if you're not like a cinephile. Yeah, the C377. If I ever get because my other room is so big, whenever I can upgrade a TV in there, it's going to be 77 or an 83. But man, you think the price jumps from 65 to 77. From 77 to 83, it goes crazy. But that room is so big, and you're sitting like 16 feet away from the TV. Dennis, it depends. I mean, my Vizio was good. My Vizio was good in here. And if you're not someone who is like super duper into everything, if it's just somebody's mom that wants a 4K TV, watch a 4K TV, I'm not going to knock the Vizio. Canadian Maker, I do have that. Want me to pull it down? He was asking, do I have the VSU, the box? This is one of the cooler looking boxes that they did. So that's the front. I know a lot of you probably seen it. That's the back. And then it's got the magnetic clasp, obviously. And then inside, I mean, this is a take up of an Atari cartridge. This is what the slip cover looks like. And then you got your booklet. in there and all that stuff. So if you hadn't seen it, that's what it looks like. 2-disc set. That's the original artwork. Thomas Price coming in with a $5 super chat. Asked, will Taps get a boutique release? It was shot at your high school, your sophomore year. Tom Cruise first major role. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it, to be honest with you. But that one does feel like it would be a boutique release for sure. But I haven't heard anything about that. It was cool that it was shot at your high school, though. I appreciate the super chat, man. I really do. Let me see. I'm trying to catch back up with everybody here. Yeah, like my mom, they have a Sony OLED. I mean, not Sony, a Samsung OLED, and it doesn't do Dolby Vision. She doesn't give a shit. Like, she doesn't care. Like, doesn't care. So I actually gave her my old Samsung 4K player because they'll talk nice to each other. My old Samsung 4K player, her Samsung 4K TV, neither one has Dolby Vision. She doesn't care. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's what you said, Dennis. I mean, I'm a sucker for the SVUs. I had to go diving onto eBay to get this. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Walmart owning them, who knows? Oh man, you have never seen The Shining, or you just haven't seen it in 4K, Ben? Either way, you're in for a treat. Oh, you want the Woke Niner? Yeah, this is awesome. This is awesome. I grew up on this, like, big time. Trying to catch up here. Let's see. Big Sal coming in with another $5 super chat. Oh, that's right. We are. It is time limited. That's right. We are running out of time to hit the goal. I mean, let's see. How many do we have? Did we hit it? No, we are 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. No, I'm not trying to do that. I can't super chat myself. Things like, do you want to super chat AVA Pop Culture? I'm like, I am AVA Pop Culture. Wow, 6 String Samurai's $18. That's what I paid for it on VSU. I don't think there's that big of a difference between the newer versions, so I would probably go with the bigger OLED that's just a couple years older. Sacco coming in with a $10 super chat. Man, I appreciate it. No, I have not seen Nosferatu yet. I want to go tomorrow. I have had, besides Christmas and New Year's, my son, like the day after Christmas, he started football tournament. And I had to have him there. We had to drive an hour and a half both ways every day. And then he had a game that was actually on TV. And then he got sick, so I was home with him sick all week. So I haven't had a chance to go yet. I am dying to go see it. Canadian Maker with another $5 trying to help make the goal under 1 minute left. Well, we need 2 or 3 more. I appreciate you guys trying to step up and do that. I appreciate that so much. Oh, man, you didn't like Cloak and Dagger? You must not have grown up with it, Thomas. Jason, you got Beastmaster from me, right? Did you get Beastmaster from me? Oh, Jordan Movie Den, you saw, it's like a countdown, last 30 seconds of super chat. Ben coming in with a $5 super chat. First one ever. I appreciate that, Ben. Big Sal with another. Tony with another one. Paul T with one. Man, we got it coming in right here at the end. We did 11 out of 10. It popped up and said, goal achieved. AV Pop Culture just achieved the goal. I appreciate that, you guys. Damn it. That's awesome. That's awesome. I appreciate that so much. It started coming in so fast there at the moment that I couldn't even keep up with everything. Jason, okay, so you hadn't got it yet. Okay. Man, I'm with you. I grew up watching that with my dad. I joke all the time that my dad, every time that was on, hey Bubba, Beastmaster's on. You want to come watch Beastmaster? Hey, Beastmaster's on, Bubba. It didn't matter if it was on Friday night and then again on Saturday morning on TBS or whatever here in Georgia. It was, hey, Bubba, Beastmaster's on again. Want to watch it? So I'm the same way, man. I wish I still had him to watch it with. He would go nuts over stuff like Vinegar Syndrome, man. But I am going to see Nosferatu, whether it's tomorrow night or Sunday. I'm going to see it this weekend. I am not seeing it at the theater. We do, Matthew. We need License to Drive on 4K. That's ridiculous. Sacco, you liked it? Okay, that's good. That's good. I mean, I've heard and Daniel at Cobweb's channel, he's a big vampire movie fan and he liked it. And I figured he would be a very hard critic because he's such a big vampire movie fan. So the fact that he also liked it was a good thing for me too. A Two Corey's box set would be cool, Nicholas. Go! Yes, we got the goal. Sacco doubled it up, hit a 9.99er. Goal reach, Sal, Big Sal, everybody hitting in multiple times. I love it, man. You guys have been so good to me as a community. I love it. Found my tribe. And I make sure everybody know that when we do some of these interviews with some of these actors and stuff that I know that they're in good hands and you guys aren't going to come out and take cheap shots at them. Dale says, I'm single with a good job, so I already get all the movies. Got a clip 7.1 Dolby Atmos with 77-inch. I love it. Risha's like supportive of anything that I want. She got me the TV, and she's always like, she's the one I almost didn't. I was like so worried about Vinegar Syndrome and the cost, and she's like, do it. So, but she's like that meme. Have you seen that meme going around of what's his name that directed Thor Ragnarok, and he's sitting there and it's like me showing my executive level wife all of the 70s and 80s schlock horror and skin movies that I want to buy from Vinegar Syndrome. Have I reviewed the MVD 1982 Blu-ray behind me? Not yet. I just talked about it a bunch of times. It was actually playing over there again. That's a comfort watch for me. That thing is badass. So yeah, I'm going to do it. That's a video coming. The one thing I don't agree with is the best geek year ever. I don't think so. There's another year that I'm going to talk about in the video too. Anything from the BBBS news store? I don't know what that store is. Great Outdoors would be amazing in 4K. I've heard that, Jason. I've heard that about Nosferatu, that cinematically and different technical aspects. Christian liked it too. What was the most excited I've been for buying a movie? You know what? That Conan 4K was a big deal for me. That was a big one. The Conan 4K. And that's one of the biggest ones. The Conan 4K is definitely probably the biggest one, first one that jumps to mind. The other one is the Trick or Treat from Arrow, because that's like one of my favorite horror movies of all time. So that was big. Those were big ones. I've heard some stories about the Vienna sausage there, Brian. Last Movie Standing. Oh, the new Wolfman, Quietly Games. Yeah, I hope it doesn't disappoint. I'm such a huge werewolf movie fan. How can we miss Nosferatu? I hope, hopefully we don't miss. I got to get there to see it. Got to get there to see it. Ken at Mid-Level Media reviewed the 1982 thing. Yeah. Ken and I, we don't like, I enjoy watching Ken a lot, but he and I, well, the way we do reviews is very different. I go way deeper. Nostalgia, feels, filmmaking, compare it like way different, just way different. But that's good. 80s Mate is in the house now, and he's here for Dracula's D. I heard it's more like an A. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Blockbuster box sets. Did you? No, I haven't picked up anything yet, but I wanted to get Big Trouble in Little China and the Terminator box set. I just don't have it. It's a money thing. Once I spent that money on, it's Christmas right here, and then I did the Vinegar Syndrome thing, and then I, picking up Virtuosity with it. There's just a finite amount of money. And I still haven't gotten Vampires and Ghost of Mars and Galaxy of Terror and Humanoids from the Deep from Scream Factory. And I want all those too. So I got so much to get. Yeah, I think it's like the Corvettes, like a C5, a C2, a C whatever. It's just a different generation. Yeah, werewolves are my favorite monsters too. They scared me the most, always too, as a kid. Cody, what's up? Who's better? John Candy. John Candy. Oh yeah, Dennis. Me and Ken don't agree on that. But Ken hasn't seen Die Hard in 20 years, he said. So you can't have an opinion. You haven't seen it in 20 years, homie. You gotta watch it again. But then he said Turbulence, which I just got. He said Turbulence is a Christmas movie because it has like Christmas trees and all this stuff. And I'm like, so does Die Hard. Oh, Jason, good. He said the Jaws box looks damn sharp on the shelf. Yeah, for sure, man. So two things I have, because we've been giving away memberships in here tonight. So I have an Icon member, Lance Thigpen. You guys see him and Steve Rossman and Big Sal. They get individual because they're Icon members. He actually gifted 5 1-year-long memberships to my Patreon membership. And I'm going to give away 2 of those tonight. That's a year-long membership. So that's a big one. And I'm going to give away 2 of those tonight. So that's a big one. Oh, yeah. It was Humanoids is fun trash. It is fun trash. Oh yeah, then I was giving him shit because I did the whole video on why Die Hard's a Christmas movie. It is. If you can't just say it's not back it up, because I came out with the facts. No, no, I'm not into. I'm not no drama. No drama. Everybody can like whatever they like. Everybody's entitled. Everybody's entitled to be wrong. Like, you can totally be wrong. No, I'm not wrong. uh, I do not have my VSUs in protective covers. Don't forget about Insidious 4K. I gotta buy it. I gotta buy it. Like I don't have it. I do not have my never ending story yet. I still do not. That is damn ridiculous. Are you like me? Find the new art for vampires a bit odd. The new art, it's a little bit weird. I mean, I see what they were going for, but and I'll still get that because I'm a poster guy, so I'm gonna get that set that has both. But I mean, I still prefer the original. Ken is a character. Ken gets so much stuff in to review because he's got a big channel. Everybody sends him so much stuff. People give him crap about not watching it. I give him crap about not watching everything, but like he's sent, there's no way. Like he does a video every day. I do a video every day. I know how hard that is. So it's hard to watch a bunch of movies when you get them every single day. So that I understand. But you can't go 20 years without seeing Die Hard. That I can't understand. I can't understand that one. I can't wait to watch Turbulence. I have never seen Turbulence. So I respect anybody can have their opinion. Doesn't mean I agree with it at all. And when I have an opinion, it's just the history teacher. It's the was gonna be a lawyer guy in me, where it's like I'm gonna have to do all this research and be armed with all of these facts and come in and throw them to support my opinion. And I mean, it's totally cool if you're not if you don't think it is a Christmas movie. Like I said, it's everybody can be wrong. I have I've seen Kill Bill. I don't have those though. Becca said her birthday is Wednesday. She'll probably be laid back watching Dark Road 79. That is a good way to spend your birthday, Becca. That is a good way to. Yes, your January birthday, like me, and Rich's is the 14th. Mine's the 26th. So I'll be getting another year better here soon. I saw the troll on Ken's live stream trolls my videos all the time. Every time you look at them, they're like, I would love to see if that works for me too, but apparently I'm never getting my never ending story. Turbulence is unofficial Die Hard movie. The movie I watched last night, Heartbreakers, also has Ray Liotta in it, and he was really good in it, man. That movie, I love that movie. My live chat crew is way more chill than Ken's. He's always getting his balls busted over there. I think that happens sometimes too when like, first of all, he's got like 30,000 subs, but I think too, because everybody knows he gets sent so much stuff, that causes some jealousy and a little bit of haterade, and it causes people to question his motives or whatever. So I think people are a little less chill sometimes. So I think that's probably that's probably part of it. But Canadian Maker says, "Oh, happy early birthday, LOL," with a $5 super chat. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got 23 more days of before I'm officially another year better. See, I don't get older; I get better. That's why I say I get another year better. He needs to be asked if Lethal Weapon's Chris. I always watch the Lethal Weapon movies at Christmas time, at least the first two, but mainly the first one. It's funny you mentioned that, Gary, about the $50 for the 4Ks with the prices going up. So I'm going to talk about the channel going forward, what we're going to do here. Brian, the last movie standing says is Terrifier umbrella box with the VHS just shipped. I'm interested to see that on VHS. I think that's the best way probably to watch that movie. Yeah, statistically, you got that many there. I don't want to be nice. Tell the wife, happy early birthday. Yeah, hers is in 11 days.
Oh, thank you.
Robert Carr with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you. That means a lot, Todd. Yeah, haterade. That happens. It happens. And you got to know that that's coming with the territory, especially if everybody knows that like you're getting so much stuff that they got to pay for free. I mean, I don't get anything for free. If I get something for free, I'll tell y'all, I'm probably never going to get anything for free because I'm so outwardly spoken that whether I get it for free or pay for it, I will straight up tell you if it's good or bad, if it's shit or not. I don't care because I don't need the free movie bad enough to say it's better than it is. I never will do that. I'm not saying Ken does that. I'm just saying I never will, and they all know that. And I know they've watched because I've talked to some of them on email. So I may never get anything because they're like, that dude's a filmmaker and he knows and he's gonna tell them. But honestly, I defend them more than most people because I know what it takes to do what they do. That's right, Jason. It is hours. It's hours a day, and you have to respect that. When somebody does it every day, and I'm gonna tell you what, the video like I did today, where you edit in clips, you got to go find all those clips. You got to convert those clips. You got to size those clips correctly. You got to lay them in and out points at the right spot. All that stuff. It's not quick. It's not quick. I mean, I would take free movies, but I'm going to review them honestly. I'm not going to say, I'm not going to let it sway me because $30 or whatever is just not worth like me telling you something's good that isn't. And I'm not saying anybody specifically does that, but if they know that going in, they're like, this dude's going to be brutally honest no matter what. They're going to be like, maybe not. Because I won't soften the edges. I won't. I'll tell you if it's shitty. Yeah, Suns and Shadows for sure. Like I'm the only one. It's just me, and I do a video every day. So, and I have kids that go to school from home that I have to take care of and help and do other work and all that kind of stuff too. So, I love Ken. I love Ken. I watch Ken. I watch Ken all the time. And you know what's funny is, and Brian's in here, and that whole thing got dusted up. Brian watches him all the time too. He's a big fan. We watch him all the time. I have seen Dead End Drive In. I have seen it. And I put it's in my list of movies that involve movies and filmmaking and movie theaters. So September, man, you're looking way ahead. But every day, usually when I eat, I'm going to watch Brian's stuff. And I'm going to watch Ken's stuff. And then I'm going to watch the other stuff of people that I know. Like that's what I do. The mid-level mob. I mean, I didn't say anything bad about anybody. I appreciate that, Dennis. I appreciate that. So somebody was mentioning a minute ago. Yeah, my channel has grown really fast, like really fast. I appreciate that, Suns and Shadows. Um, been watching Ken since he was stealing slips from the store. That's funny. I'm with you, 80s made. Like January's got so much good stuff. Oh, check out what I got today. So like this came in today. I actually canceled my order from Arrow because Orbit had it already. And I actually got this already from Orbit. And I have a blind buy here. I've never seen this, so I'm hoping this is good because I don't blind buy very often. But I picked up this Strange Darling because it says it's from the director or the from the producer of Late Night with the Devil, and I really like Late Night with the Devil. So I picked this up today, and I'm really looking forward to. Well, I mean, it got sent to me today. This was kind of a nice looking set. Like it's a multi-disc set, so it's a 2-disc set, and it actually comes with like a poster and some art cards and all that kind of stuff. So it's a nice little set. It was like $30 on Orbit. It has all the little extras with it and everything. So I'm looking forward to checking this out. I've heard some good things. If I don't like it, you guys will see it for sale very soon. I don't. So okay, I want to get to. I will not be disappointed. Good. So I'm going to talk about a little bit, and then we're going to give away those 2-year-long memberships here too. I don't have It Follows on 4K. Isn't that on Second Sight? Is that a 4K? I don't know if Blockbuster Box Set is doing a cover for The Keep. He hasn't said anything to me about it. I don't know. We do need Hateful Eight and Django. I did get your response, Becca. I just hadn't had time to respond back. So with the channel, if you guys follow me, you know that I am planning to do some Criterion stuff starting in January. I'm going to do Chase's Criterion Closet critiques. We're going to see how that goes for a few videos. Pick out some of my favorite Criterion Closet picks, watch all of those movies, and review and rank them in a video. So it'll just be one video here and there. I'm going to do the Vinegar Syndrome stuff all year long, be a couple of videos a month. And I'm going to try to get some of these interviews. You guys said you were interested, so I'm going to try to do that. You know what's funny, Jason? You say Criterion versus Grudge, versus Vinegar Syndrome Grudge match. You know what's interesting? Those two sets of collectors have so much in common. So much in common. Eli, what's up? So yeah, so like I posted in Vinegar Syndrome Facebook group the other day, and I was attacked for being a noob who doesn't know anything and all this stuff by somebody who was like 20 years younger than me. And I literally make movies, but they are so like up their own rear end about Vinegar Syndrome, the way people can get about Criterion. I've never seen two sets of collectors, movie fans, that are so different on their movie tastes be the exact same. Brother, they are the same people. They just collect different movies. That's it. That's it. I mean, they are the same people. They are the same people. They just like different movies. But I'm going to be doing that. I'm still going to do my normal lists, 4K reviews, rankings, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to try to get the interviews in. And, you know, another thing that I'm going to be focusing on this year, I'll try to get in more hunts. It seems like you guys like when I do the hunts in the wild. I'm going to try to go to some different places. I plan to go to Orbit DVD this year, do a live, or do a not a live, but do a in the wild at Orbit. And I am going to this year. My focus is I'm going to do the hunts in the wild, but I'm going to try to stop buying DVDs and, for the most part, Blu-rays. I'm going to try to start to, you guys can't see over here, but a lot of stuff that I have, back catalog, like back studio stuff, is DVD. And I'm going to try to focus on keeping up with the new stuff, but also upgrading my old stuff to 4K. And I'm not going to get rid of my DVDs, but they won't be in my collection anymore. I'm going to consolidate the DVDs down to with the Blu-rays or the 4Ks and get rid of the cases for space. I'm going to keep the artwork though. So that's a lot of what I'm planning to focus on this year. Definitely in the wilds though. They're fun. Those are addictive to do. It's just fun to figure out what you might find out there. Criterion Army did attack me once when I had the gall to say, how come they get a free pass for continually putting out stuff that's already been out on 4K? I'm not going to not do Blu-rays, Brian. It's just I am going to not try to pick up as many of those. But if there is something that I want that is stuck on a Blu-ray, I'm going to buy the Blu-ray. Just like Just Friends, I'm buying the Blu-ray because there is no 4K and who knows when it will ever come. But I will have that Blu-ray, which means I'm going to get rid of the DVD case for that. So once I make that upgrade, I'm not keeping 2 copies in plastic up here, if that makes sense. Like I want to consolidate the spaces down. Yeah, you gotta condense down. Like, but no, I'm not gonna like stop buying Blu-rays. I'm just, if there's a 4K of it, I'm not buying the Blu-ray of it, if that makes sense. I'm not gonna do that anymore. Even if it's like cheap, even if I find it in a hunt, I'm not doing it, if that makes sense. Because that's a long play to replace all that stuff in 4K or whatever. But like, if I find, I don't know, 50 First Dates, or I'd probably stay away from that because they're probably doing Adam Sandler stuff all in 4K here soon. But let's say I find 13 going on 30 in Blu-ray and it doesn't have a 4K. If I buy that Blu-ray in the wild for $2, I'm getting rid of the DVD case up here. I'm going to consolidate them together and the DVD case is going, if that makes sense. But if there's a 4K out there, I will not buy. Like, I bought a couple of DVDs that I know have 4Ks just because I wanted to watch the movie and it was only $1.50. And I'm not going to do that. Like Lockup with Stallone. I didn't know it had a 4K. And then I bought the DVD because I just wanted to watch the movie and it was $1.50 and I didn't own it. I won't do that this year. I can't do that. I'm a very clean and tidy person. So like, the space gotta drive me nuts. Oh, Sacco, come on, man. I like rom-coms. Give me everything on 4K. Like, I guess I'm on that side. Is like, I just want them to put every movie that exists on 4K. I don't care what it is. Put them all on 4K. Pretend that we're starting over with DVD days or VHS days and just put every movie that there is on 4K. If that's the future, if that's where we're going and that's the format, then put everything on 4K. Everything. Yeah, Brian, that makes more sense. The fine print. Yeah. Like, I can't buy DVDs just to watch the movie and then now it's taking up space. Or buy a Blu-ray when I know a 4K is there because the Blu-ray is only $2. I can't do that. Oh yeah, Harry Met Sally. I didn't even know that had a 4K. Shit, I got to get that. I don't own that movie, so see, like, I'm in actually a good position because I don't know if you guys saw when I showed that. I never jumped on buying a bunch of Blu-rays, so a lot of the stuff I have is DVD or 4K. So almost every 4K that comes out, I don't have it on even a Blu-ray. So it's a huge upgrade for me. Can you get a what? Um, yeah, Canadian make everything on 4K. But Gary, yeah, I mean, some of them can be sensitive, but that's also why you don't throw away your DVDs or your Blu-rays. You don't give them away. You keep them. You just get rid of the case. And a lot of 4Ks come with a Blu-ray. Chase, outside of horror, what is your favorite genre? Well, this might be news to everyone, but horror isn't my favorite genre. It's not. Um, I mean, like action movies and comedies, but sci-fi. Um, I mean, for me, it's like the 80s action movies are like that. That's number one, and 80s comedies too, and horror. Like that's what I grew up with. Like I would just say 80s movies are my favorite genre. Period. I love sci-fi though. Yeah, John Doe with a good upscaling system. I had somebody tell me the other day that there is no such thing as upscaling from a player. And I'm like, people depend on you for good information, and you're telling them wrong. I'm like, am I though? Good grief, man. Now I will say that 80s made is right on that. That a lot of times the DVDs have better special features, like nope, wrong one. Let's see, where is it? Here we go, right here. This Terminator DVD, way more features than the new 4K by a lot. By a lot. This has that documentary on it. So you do have to keep that in consideration too. So that's why I need the CLZ app too, so I can keep stuff better. Oppo. And Jordan at the movie den, I don't know if he's still in here, but he mentioned I talked about that Tascam 4K player. Tascam is professional grade equipment. I haven't, the only place I've seen that Tascam 4K player, which is like $700 on Amazon, is in a movie theater that they use to hook up to their projector to project 4Ks in this independent movie theater. And it's, I mean, it's one of those that you can mount. You can mount that player. Oh man, yeah, this is I think I have every version of the Terminator out there. This is just a Blu-ray. Okay, CJ, I think we've had this talk before about Atmos. I did a whole video on it. It's first of all, Kino doesn't do most of their own restorations, so it's whatever they're buying or paying to have done. But Atmos, they can't necessarily give Atmos for everything. It's going to depend on the source material that they have. If all they have is they do not have the stem files, and all they have is the one compressed music and effects track, they have two choices. They either just remaster that audio and give you the best that they can. They can't do Atmos because they can't pull all the sound effects and music and everything else apart out of that track. or they have to completely re-sound design the whole movie with all new music, sound, and completely redo it in order to give you Atmos. I do know Peter Jackson's company is working on an AI program to try to pull that out to do that. Columbia Classic Monsters in 4K. Yeah, you can mount the task. You can mount anything, I guess. The one thing I will notice is with like the good 4K players like the Panasonic and a good 4K TV, and you got all your setup is right with your cords and everything else. Sometimes when you put a DVD on that, it just blows up the imperfections in the DVD. I like the original Terminator better. It's a horror movie, a horror sci-fi. I like that better. Natalie, missed a lot tonight. Happy New Year. We just been talking about stuff. 114 of us in here tonight. 69 likes. I'm seeing 115 people now. Wow, we're doing good in here tonight. Mount anything that can't run away, William. Is Big Sal still in here? Who's in here? Do an in here check. Who's still here?
You want the bottle? Yep.
Yeah. We're going to do a little toast for the new year here. Yeah, so Kino, the thing is with Kino is they don't do their, I mean, they're buying their restorations mostly. Oh man, we got to get the stuff. Yeah, go ahead and get the, we're going to do a little toast in here tonight to the new year on the channel. Celebrate. And this will be my first full calendar year since I didn't start until May. Brave. I got the Braveheart on 4K. I have not watched it yet. Trying to catch back up on the chat. Anthony's here. Nicholas is grabbing a beer. Oh yeah, grab some. We'll toast it all up together. There's 121 of us in here now. So, oh, Nicholas, people do underestimate good cables. Cables make a huge difference. If you use your same shitty old HDMI cables and they're not super high speed cables, you're causing a bottleneck through there. It's like trying to drink from a fire hose. It won't work. Big Sal, cheers, man. I didn't. You didn't have to come in with another $10 super chat, brother. You're scared? Here, I can pop it.
I just don't want it to.
Hopefully, it doesn't go everywhere.
That's why I have this.
Yeah, pop some champagne here. Yes, you need to get 8K or above cables, super high speed, and keep the run as short as possible. All right, here we go. I'm gonna pop this with a towel so that just in case.
Too much electronics.
Too much electronics around here.
I'll put it over your keyboard.
Woo! Cheers to a new year. First full year here on the channel with all of you. YouTube probably flagged me for this or something. Cheers to the new year. Cheers to a first full year. And got about 5 more months to the 1 year anniversary. Cheers, everyone. What?
A month and a half until our anniversary.
Oh, yeah. It's a month and a half till our 1 year anniversary here. We got married last year at Universal Studios, Florida, which was super cool. I should put the I did a whole wedding video. I should put that I should like a wedding like vlog music video thing. I should put that on the members thing. Ragnar, good for you, brother. Good for you. I almost never ever drink, honestly. Mainly not because I have any problems with it. I just normally.
I mean, this was our New Year's bottle.
This was for a New Year's bottle. We never popped it. I just normally prefer to eat my calories. I'm a fat kid, so I want to eat. Single for 20 years. Cheers to consistency. No, Tower of Terror is at Hollywood Studios, Disney's Hollywood Studios, Universal Studios. We got married at Royal Pacific Hotel, and then we went into the park that day. Went as a whole wedding party, and everybody there went into the parks and attacked the parks as a group. That was fun. 47 years alcohol dependent. I'm a drink and leave it. Like I like bourbon. I'll drink something if I want it. I just don't drink that often, just calories mainly. Any plans this weekend? Taking Christmas stuff down, seeing Nosferatu, and trying to get ahead on recording some videos. Gary, 50-year anniversary in February. Hell yeah, man. That is awesome. 50 years. Nice. I don't think I'll still be kicking in 50 years. Risha said, yes, you will. I'm supposed to live to be 100. That'd be like 55 more years.
Listen, I'll take it.
What computer do I use for editing? I built a computer system myself, a PC myself. I don't use Apple. I use a PC, and I have like a graphics card's like a 3080 Ti, whatever. I forget what it is. I use an Asus ProArt motherboard. Got 128 gigabytes of RAM. The i9 processor. I mean, so it zooms. My two speakers that I use to edit audio with are called reference monitors for editing, and they were $1,500 for two speakers. I've had them a really long time. Oh, that's cool. Grew up. Yeah, we grew up. Risha's from Florida, so she went to Disney all the time. When I was a little kid, I was much too poor to go to Disney very often. We would go to Daytona, and sometimes we would drive the hour and 15 minutes over and go to Magic Kingdom for the day. But since I've gotten older, like I met Risha at Disney World, and I've taken my kids ever since they were very little. And now we go and stay there. My mom and stepdad go. We're big Disney and Universal Park fans. It's champagne. It's Risha's favorite. It's Veuve Clicquot. Does I say it right?
Veuve Clicquot.
Veuve Clicquot. Is it French?
Yeah.
It's French.
People just call it Veuve.
People just call it Veuve. You haven't been to Disney in 40 years. Pinky out. Hold on a minute. Gotta be champagne to give me a headache. What's the state of VHS for the year? So that's my other part of the channel. While I won't be buying DVDs or very many Blu-rays anymore, if I can find like certain, I'm not going to collect VHS, but I have certain titles on VHS that I'm hunting. Because I have right here, I think you guys have seen it before. Oh, that's the bottom of my I have right here where I can see it, this little combo VCR TV, and I'll sit right here and I'll pop while I'm working. I'll pop in VHS movies. 14 years. That's awesome. Never been to Disney, Woke Niner? Oh my. Now I've only ever been to, are you on the West Coast, Woke Niner? Because I've only ever been to Disneyland one time, and that was 2 years ago this month. That's true, Ragnar, because it comes from the Champagne region, right? It has to be French.
Otherwise, it's sparkling wine.
Otherwise, it's sparkling wine, yeah. Technically. Right. Yeah. Are all of my tapes rewound? Probably not. I like Disneyland. I like I'm a big historian, like Walt Disney himself is one of my heroes. So like being in a place where he actually walked, where he was, the history there is overwhelming to me a little bit. But as an overall place with things to do, Disney World has so much more. And I like to do and resorts and restaurants and four parks and all that. And I grew up going there. But I do there is a charm to Disneyland. Be kind, rewind. If only I followed my own advice all the time. Got sick on teacups before I was born. Yeah, 80s. Yeah, that's the way you do it. Like I have it right there. So I'd sit right here and work, and I got the little TV with the VCR combo right there. And then my big TV is on an arm that comes out and can turn. So I'll slide, even that 65-inch will slide out from the wall and turn. So I can sit here, work. I can have either one. My mom's always like, "You're always back there." I'm like, "Why would I leave?" Yeah, I've been to Wild Adventures. It's in Valdosta. So yeah, I've been there. They filmed Zombieland. A lot of people think it was Six Flags. It wasn't. It was Wild Adventures where they filmed the end of Zombieland. I tell everyone else to be kind, rewind. I don't have to follow at the end. I don't have to follow my own advice. Rewind the tapes for me. That's the idea. So we're going to do our first giveaway. This is for a year-long membership on Patreon. A full year. Nicholas, I miss going to the video stores. That's why I love the art so much. That's why I'm so much about packaging. We are going to do a trivia. We always do trivia. We're going to give away a year-long subscription membership on my Patreon. A full year, courtesy of Icon member Lance Stigpin. So we are going to give this away. I'm going to find some good trivia. Maybe I should throw some Disney trivia at you guys since we were talking Disney. Oh, I have the perfect question. It involves Disney and movies and VHS. That's going to be it. This one's going to be interesting. You need the Patreon tier where I take you to Disney. The best I can do is put some of my Disney videos on there. Ooh, my favorite boutique label. We'll get to that one in just a second. Put a pin in that one and I'll come back. Pop-Tarts or taste of strudels? Pop-Tarts.
Strudels.
Risha says strudels. I grew up on Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
We didn't have enough money for strudels. And we didn't have brand name Pop-Tarts while I'm at it. And most of our cereal came in a bag. Let's see. Okay. What? Big Sal, not trivia. I suck at trivia. Good luck, everyone. Sal, you're already a member. You don't need it. I should probably add that if you're already a Patreon member, I can't, because it's given via links. I can't give it to someone who already has a membership on Patreon. So I can't give it to someone that already has a Patreon membership. Bougie strudels. Bougie.
That was a treat. We didn't have them all the time.
All right. Here is the first trivia question. This is for the first one. All right, now I'll show it to you. What was the first Disney classic movie to come out on VHS?
No way.
What was the first Disney classic to go on VHS? Boom! Brent Madison has it already. Everybody guessed Snow White, including Risha, Disney professional. And it was Robin Hood. Boom. 1984, Robin Hood became the first Disney classic to go VHS.
Robin Hood, Little John, Robin Hood.
Brent Madison, you got it, man. You got the year membership on Patreon.
I'm impressed. I would never guess that.
And he got it right. I mean, smoked it right out. Barely got it out of my mouth.
That'd take me about 3 guesses.
I thought that was going to take everybody a long time to get that. Brent, if you win, email me, just because I've got to send you a link. Email me at avawithchase@gmail so that I can send you the link to get it. We're going to give one more away tonight, and then I have a couple more to give away next time we do a live stream. How about that? Man, Brent came out like lightning. Boom.
What's his favorite character?
What's your favorite? Risha wants to know what's your favorite Disney character, Brent. Came out with that so fast. You got to have one. It was a clamshell, too. It was a clamshell VHS. It sure was. I actually think I have it over there, and we have it. I think we have 2 copies.
Oh, I have it on DVD now.
Oh, she has it on DVD. She has it on DVD. She also had a really nice Roger Rabbit DVD set that I commandeered.
I have most of them on DVD.
Well, Pinocchio, I mean, some of them might have came out that same year. Man, Canadian Maker Project with another super chat, $5. Too bad I was hoping to add it to my Patreon dollar. Save some cash. Yeah, it's like, it's a weird, like, we had to figure out how to do it, even to like, because gifting those on Patreon is apparently a new thing. Oh, what are my top 10? Oh, I did a video on that. Nobody watched it. I did it like 4 or 5 months ago. We'll do another one here pretty soon. We'll maybe do 80s trivia. I did a big video on Disney. I ranked every Disney movie pretty much of the last, every Disney cartoon movie. Blockbuster box sets is in the house. We've had a big who's who in here tonight. We've had Brian from the last movie standing. We got 80s Made in here. We got John Doe Juggalo in here. We got Blockbuster box sets in here. We've had Frank in here, Jordan at the movie den. We got everybody up in here. YouTube. The only people we hadn't had in here, y'all kept talking about, was Ken. I'm going to give him shit. I'm always talk on his live stream. He never says, hey. And Daniel, too. Daniel, where you at? Yeah, 3D Blu-rays did. Oh, Mickey is your answer. Born. I love Mickey. I love Mickey. Donald is my favorite. I love Mickey though, but I mean Mickey's the man. And my favorite, but man, I love me some Gaston. I like Gaston. I think he's cool. He's such a dick. Ken's asleep. But appreciate it, man. Best stream on YouTube. I appreciate it. I just feel like we got 103 people in here still. That's a lot for little old me with 7,000. I don't have 30,000 subs yet. We are few, the proud, the AV Pop Culture family. I need another 1,000 for him to pop in. Now, I like 3D Blu-rays of Disney. Those I might still try to pick up just because if I find them, I know that they're gone. They're going away. They're not in print anymore. I'm just not special enough. I need to make a T-shirt that says that with my logo. I'm working on making some more shirts right now, some more different shirts and hats because I'm a hat guy. Because I gotta protect the dome. I should sell which shirts? Oh yeah, the Ghostbusters shirt was actually a digital painting I did. I didn't know that. Agent Smith, what's up, Mozart's Ghost? I'm telling. I don't know if I remember that one. I'm trying to work on some different shirts though, because I like right now I just have the Chase's Target shirt and the Ghostbuster shirts, and Warner Brothers got me. I designed the Freddy Krueger hand like this, the glove with a 4, and then I had a K over here, so it was like 4K, and I sold like 2 of them on the T-Shirt Republic or whatever it is that my link is on, and then Warner Brothers put a kibosh on it. I'm like, are you kidding me? I designed the hand. Like, I know. Oh yeah, for the end. I need to rewind. Yeah, limited edition. Like a couple people bought them, and that's it. That was it. I know. You're talking Canadian maker. You talking about that is right when I shoot Martin Cove in Bring Me a Dream. He's like, well, I'm trying to shoot his son in the movie, and he's like, don't point the gun at him or whatever. He's like, that's my son, and I'm like, I know. Thanks, Woke Niner. I appreciate it. Yeah, that one's kind of dark. That's the one I had a bunch of people say there's Clive Barker in that one, and I never really intended that to happen. That it reminded almost some Clive Barker stuff in spots, and I was like, maybe. but that's not what I intended. But because it deals with people's deepest, darkest nightmare, their deepest, darkest fears, whether it's psychological or physical, it goes to some dark spot. It goes to some dark places. I appreciate that, Woke Niner. Love to play for, yeah, classic Americana. That's like, if you follow me on Twitter, I still have a Twitter X, whatever it is for this, where you can post some stuff, like a little bit more stuff. You'll see some of those on there. Like I'm a big fan of like old like magazines in general. Like I have Playboys, Star Logs. I even have like old Look magazines and stuff like that. I'm just so into that. That's why I love that show Mad Men. Like I used to want to do advertising like that. I thought it'd be so cool. It's just all creative. I got some Mad magazines. I got Starlog. I got all kinds of stuff. Natalie, I appreciate that. Says, guys, hit the like for AVA Pop. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're over 100 people and 87 likes. We're doing good. Ben coming in with another $5 super chat. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, my friend. I really do. Does it take a good bit for me to get buzzed? Generally, yeah. Like we did, maybe I'll put this on the members thing too. We did the drinking around the world at Epcot. I've done it a couple times. I did it with me and Risha did it. And then I did it with my friend Justin. And that's where you get a drink at every country walking around this World Showcase at Epcot. Didn't get me at all. Didn't get me at all. My friend Justin at the end, oh man, he's gone. He is gone. Oh, so I have the Life Force coming, the Arrow version of Life Force. I love Life Force. So to see that unrated, uncut version in 4K, I had to have that one. Panic Room, I don't have. Red Dawn, I already have, but that's a new Red Dawn version. Somebody else put out that 4K. The Shout Studios 4K Red Dawn is really friggin' good. Famicom controller. Becca says she's so proud to have 3 of your movies. Will there be a chance to get Creature Feature or Barry Kane? Well, I still have some Creature Features out here. I'm actually, so I'll give you guys a little other heads up on what I'm planning to do this year. I'm planning to try to remaster some of my movies and use them to raise money. I am going to, with Blockbuster box sets, he's got where you can buy like his stuff and make your own boxes. And I know Brian, Last Movie Standing, he's been trying to help work. We're trying to both do this too. Like we're trying to figure out how we want to make chunky box sets of our movies and sell them. And we're going to use that for money. Brian's going to try to use it for money. Like if he can get it made or whatever, or however I make them, whatever, to, he's trying to use it to fund finishing funds on the movie he's working on right now. I'm going to try to use it for funds for, I really want to open a boutique. I want to open a boutique, but I also want to make one more movie and bring everybody in on it out here in this community. And I'm going to get Brian to help me shoot it. And I want to get the other YouTubers and stuff like that in on the movie as cameos, whatever. Same with some of you guys out there. And so anything that I raise from selling my movies when I make those chunky box sets and remaster them, I've got somewhere where I can now make more Blu-ray copies of my movies. I'm not going to upscale them to 4K because they weren't shot in 4K. They were shot in either 1080 or 2.7K. So I'm not doing the 4K upscale, but I can remaster them. So I'm going to try to do that and put out some chunky boxes for sale. And, but right now I do still have just a handful of creature feature Blu-rays. I have nothing for Bring Me a Dream or Realm of Souls, guys. Only have copies of those for myself. So I have a few copies of Bring Me a Dream, but this one may actually end up coming out from Vinegar Syndrome or their partner label. But I have the studios of that. Now, this you can still buy directly from Magnolia Pictures or Indican Pictures. You might be able to get this on Amazon Prime as well. But by the time you pay for their shipping and everything else from Indican, it's about the same price you get it from me. But you might save a little money because I had, I have to get what I get, have into them. Realm of Souls. I just found a copy of this out in the wild myself. And as you can see, like this one has a little bit of like sun fading on it. So anytime you can find one of these, I say buy it because they're out of print by a long shot because I have rights back. That's me right there. This old creature feature, the DVD of creature feature is long since out of print. But it actually had some cool art. And I'm probably going to use some version of this art on my chunky box. This and the Blu-ray cover art. And then Bring Me a Dream Buried Cane will be the first time ever on Blu-ray. You can watch it on Tubi. You can watch Realm of Souls still on Tubi or Freevee right now too for a while. But this only ever had a physical media release in Japan. And so I got to, when I make a Blu-ray of this and remaster it, it will be the first time it's been on Blu-ray here. So that stuff is coming this year too. Woke Niner says, yeah, you can get some stuff on Tubi. For the chunky box sets, leave a small white rectangle for your signature. I actually had a plan to leave a spot where I could sign them and number them. So that's a really good call. Yeah, Mozart, that would be it. And to be honest, if I do a label, if I get to that point, I want to focus on some things people aren't paying attention to, like some independent films. There's definitely some 80s, some other horror that people aren't paying attention to. But I also don't think people are paying attention to comedies. And like some of that is things that I want, like you got things like School Spirit and Zapped and different things. Now, I mean, I don't know who all those are from, but like there are different movies like that too. And I just don't feel like it's being served. So I kind of want to do it all and not just horror or just this or that. Same thing I do here because I like all kinds of movies. But I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I really want to put them together, and that's how I want to. And then when I do the label, whichever movie I get first, like I want to offer it with a slipcase, a slip box, and a chunky box. Like I want to give people the option. So what cables do I recommend? Honestly, let's see. I think it's sitting right here. You're going to laugh, but I know a guy who tests cables. And these are the ones that he recommended. And like he did all these different kind of tests on them, and they're not expensive at all. It's these you Blicker. I don't even know the name. But when they actually test these were some of the best that they tested. He gave me like 2 or 3 others to pick from, but the price difference, like this one goes up to what is it? This one will go 48 gigabytes per second. Gigabytes. So there was one other one that was like 3 times the price that would go 52 gigabytes. I am going to put a soundtrack in the chunky box for Dark Roads. Monoprice. I haven't tried that one. This is like $8 for the 1.5 meter length. I do remember C3PO cereal. Zapped is a good one. I don't know who owns, like, this was one I grew up watching too. Was School Spirit. I remember watching this when I was a kid. The guy's basically, he's about to get laid and he goes to get a condom and he doesn't have any condoms, so he drives to the store real quick to get a condom and gets killed, or he's like dying, coma or whatever it is. Trying to see who, I don't even know who owns this. Nobody, but they're like a nobody. Let's see. Horizon Corp. So probably would not be that hard to get a movie like this. So like I would want to go for some movies like that too. But then there's horror movies like there's Elves. There's some different movies out there. There's one that I grew up watching with my dad that's a horror Western. Now, it's owned by the people who own Reanimator. It's called Ghost Town, and it has a way out of print Blu-ray with Scream Factory. I would love to do that one. Love to do that one. Yeah, the program, it sucks. Like, it's stuck on DVD as far as I know. I don't even know if there is a Blu-ray of that. The Wizard that's a good movie. William, yeah, been live for an hour and 52 minutes. Yeah, if you're running at 48 gigabytes per second, just don't use old HDMI cables that you've had forever. Then hook up all your new stuff to it. Yeah, Sacco, that's a brand. That's another good brand. Everything keeps upgrading. All right, let's see. What do we got? We got we're a couple more super chats away, and we need to get the likes. So we got 96 people in here and 98 people in here and 94 likes. When we get to as many likes as we have people, we'll do the other giveaway. There's so many movies. Like I keep hearing people say, what else will they put out on 4K? I'm like, man, there's so much stuff. There's so many movies. There's so many movies that never made the jump from VHS to DVD. So there is lots of stuff. And not just old, like, no offense to like Celluloid Dreams or anybody else, but like not just like the cheapest Hong Kong movies or Jalos or whatever that you can get, but like, I want some American made films that have been lost too. I saw you say that about Touchstone, but like, I don't know. Like, I mean, Touchstone is Disney, so have they been putting out a lot of Touchstone stuff? Has Kino been putting out a lot of Touchstone stuff? Because that's Disney. Kino. I think Kino and Criterion have the most, like, biggest selection, I would probably say. Criterion got a shitload of titles. I 100% agree. Blockbuster box sets. Bedazzled. I love that movie. That's one that we need on 4K. Interview with the Vampire, I'm shocked didn't come out this year. I don't know if Uncle Buck is Touchstone. That would be a good sign if it is. Let's see. I hate having to try to find it on my phone. I can literally find everything but that. No, it's Universal Pictures. It's Universal. So I got the IMDb Pro because I got an IMDb, and you can like go back there and find more stuff. And if you scroll up, the movie meter's high because everybody knows it's coming out. But yeah, there's Universal Pictures production company. Night, Gary. Yeah, it's getting late. Passengers 57 would be good. Yeah. Oh yeah, Bedazzled would be great. Blast from the Past with Brendan Fraser and Alicia Silverstone. I would love to have that. Good night, Gary. Robin Williams Popeye in 4K. I would like to see Criterion put out Eyes Wide Shut. Pleasantville, I've been banging the drum on Pleasantville for a while. That should be one of the most breathtaking 4Ks there is. White Men Can't Jump. I love that movie. All of Brandon Fraser should be on 4K. School Ties. Oh my God, School Ties would be great in 4K. All right, let's give away this other membership tonight. Last minute, oh, that's right. We got 30 seconds. There's like, what do we need? Like 2 more. I forgot there was another. It starts another. If you hit one goal, it'll put another goal on there. Big Sal dropping another $5, dude. You need to stop doing the stuff, man. You do too much for me, brother. Hey, T. Shofi, Encino Man would be great. Yeah, we're down to 4-3. We're gonna come up a little short on that one, but that's all right, man. We've hit some big goals tonight. We hit 3 out of 5 on that one. See, like if you hit the first goal of 10, it'll put up another goal of half that, but that's all right. We did a good job. Here, let's do the other giveaway tonight for the 1-year membership on my Patreon. By the way, I watched this movie last night too. Anybody ever see this? Cedar Rapids. A little underrated raunchy comedy there. Let's see. All right, let's do some 80s trivia. Marty. Yeah, Master and Commander. A lot of people want that one. I haven't seen that one since the movie theater, I'm going to be honest. All right, we're going to do Let's see. That one's too easy. Oh, that's a good one. It's more video game related. Ooh, this one could be a good one. How about you got to answer 2 questions right for this. And I'm going to show you the answer to both of them. 2 questions. It's for a whole year membership. You got to answer 2 questions because that last one was really hard. These will be a little easier. So you got to have 2 answers. So you got to have 2 answers, put them in together. If everybody is ready. All right. First question. Don't answer until you get them both, till you get both questions. So just answer both. All right. First question. What news network first launched in 1980? And second question. What was the highest grossing film of the 1980s? What news station launched in 1980, and what was the highest grossing film of the 1980s? Boom. We already have a winner. Blake's Giants PC got it right away. I thought that was going to be harder and take longer. But the answer is CNN and ET, and Blake's Giants PC, if you look at from my point of view, is the first one to get it right. The first one to pop up with it. Steve got CNN, but he left off ET. 255 Placid DR had CNN and Empire Strikes Back. But that was afterwards. And Blake's Giants PC had, nothing will focus, had CNN, ET. He was the first one to get it. Collector of Nostalgia got it right after. And then Scott and then John Doe Juggalo got it after that. So Blake's Giants PC is a current member, but he has a gifted membership on YouTube. So this is a Patreon thing. So he can still win. Same as Brent. He has a gifted membership that's running out. So he's winning another, they're both winning other gifted memberships. So Blake's Giants PC, email me at avawithchase@gmail.com so I can send you the link, and you will have a year free Patreon membership. Now, next week, when I do my next live stream, I have 3 more of them to give away. So we will do that on the next live stream. Got to spread out the love a little bit. That was fun. I like 80s trivia. I like trivia. Like we did a Disney cruise for our honeymoon last year, and we won trivia, like 80s trivia. Yeah, but E.T. was, it was eventually beat out by Jurassic Park, but it was E.T. was the king of the 80s. Well, you had an alien, just not Alien. Mozart's Ghost. Ted Turner was a busy man. And he had Jane Fonda. I need to get, does anybody have the Barbarella limited edition 4K of Arrow from Arrow? I don't have that one. I really want that one. And everybody remembers Jane Fonda's like nude at the very beginning of it, but it is a goofy sci-fi movie. Marty couldn't type fast enough. Jeff, Jeff Bandy says, "What's up, Chase? New sub here. Happy to have found your excellent channel." I appreciate that. Appreciate that. I say this to everybody all the time. I appreciate that you found me. I'm glad that you found me, and I appreciate that you're having enough fun that you decide to hang around. You're old, so you can't type. Listen, I've broke my fingers so many times playing football. I mean, I can still type pretty fast. Every now and then, a couple of my fingers catch, though. Like this one's really bad. Gotta make like a baby and head out. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here in a few minutes. But there's still like 92 of us in here. There's still 92 of us, and you guys have been so awesome tonight. Oh no, you had commercials up when I was asking the questions. I can't do anything about the commercials. I see people say that to Ken too, and there's like nothing we can do about that. Smell of a new VHS is the best. Did anybody have that Barbarella? I'm wondering. I haven't found that one yet. I need to get that one. Now, see, Daniel from Cobwebs he's commenting on one of my videos as we speak, and he's not in here. I'll do that, Blockbuster. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you coming and hanging out. I got to get the Terminator and Big Trouble in Little China. And he's still working on, like, my favorite movie of all time is Rocky. He's got that box set coming. T. Shofi, no, I have not seen Nosferatu yet. I am planning to see it this weekend. I haven't done cortisone shots in my hands. I've done lots of them in my knees. I've had 4 knee surgeries from football. I've had this one reconstructed 3 times. So I can't feel a lot right there. And you can see it's got a big metal plate stabilizer in it right here. But I haven't tried them in my hands. I've tried them in. I have a torn labrum and a rotator cuff on my right shoulder from football too. I've gotten shots in that. I've gotten cortisone shots in my neck, but not my hands. I used to take shots in my neck, and they would stick the needle in between the vertebrae, and they would wiggle it until the muscle tightened around it, and then they'd inject the medicine. I am in good spirits. It wasn't my dog's year, but like, look, Georgia has won like 57 out of their last 61 games, and they won 2 national titles in a row, and they went 4 calendar years without losing a regular season game. There's only so much you can ask. I've been a player and a coach. You can't ask somebody to win every game forever. So, I took it hard, but not too hard. Yeah, Canadian. It's like that's part of the reason I have to work out a lot. I have to keep the muscles around my knees and shoulders and all that strong, which I work out for my head as much as my body. But yeah, Mozart, I try not to let it bother. I was pissed during the game, but then I was like, they played the hardest schedule. They have had all this success. They still won the SEC championship.
Referees are bold.
They beat 5 highly ranked teams this year. They're missing their quarterback and a lot. Yeah, they were missing. Rich is like, they were missing 12 players. I'm like, yeah. So, I'm not going to be too hard on them. I'm proud of them. Yeah, it hurt. It hurt. Doesn't hurt. What really hurt, everything hurt more until the two national championships back to back. And we had the most amazing trip in January of 2023. Me and Risha went to Disneyland and stayed at Disneyland and went to the Georgia versus TCU national championship game at SoFi Stadium. And that was an amazing trip. I did the best football movies video at the start of football season and nobody watched it. That's like one of my lowest rated videos. My favorite one of all time is The Program. Although it's close with Friday Night Lights and some others, it's close. The Replacements is a very, very good one. Any Given Sunday, I think all football movies should be 4K. They just lend themselves to 4K. They look really good in 4K. The fields, the lights, the uniforms, they should all be in 4K. Oh, T Chevy, yeah, the Bulldogs got you're a Texas fan. They got you twice. Starting defense, place at the table. That gets me fired up. That my son would listen to quotes from that movie on his way to his football games. We'll listen to them. That and the speech that oh gosh, what's his name gives in Remember the Titans, not Denzel, but just blanked on his name, where he's like, "You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans." My son listened to that and he's like, I got tears in my eyes. I have The Wraith over here to watch. The reason I have not swapped my region free player around is into another TV is so that I can watch The Wraith in here. Because it's a region B, so I got to watch it. I haven't watched it yet. I watched Vamp the other night. Joe Vincent, who sent me both of those movies, I watched Vamp first. I did like the Friday Night Lights TV show a lot. The coach in that, Kyle Chandler, he's a University of Georgia. He went to the University of Georgia, but he also went to a private school, George Walton Academy, that's about 20 minutes from my house. I love Necessary Roughness. Love Necessary Roughness. Put the women and children to bed and go looking for fucking dinner, boys. Yippee-ki-yi-yo, get along, little doggy. It's your misfortune and none of my own. Will Patton. I just blanked on his name. Thank you. They will never touch you, Mr. Blake. That guy is totally going to be my son. Now, my son is not Hawaiian. He's not Samoan. But my son is going to be the guy that when he gets to college playing football, he's going to be sitting in his room with like a very chill atmosphere and Hawaiian shirt on with his belly out there and a refrigerator full of food and a keg of beer over. That's going to be my son. Like, because he doesn't give a shit. He's going to walk out there with his belly and he's going to plow you over. That's him. We're very different. He's an offensive lineman mostly. I was a defensive lineman, so I was faster. He's bigger. He's like my size already, and he's just turned 14 a couple weeks ago. But that's who he reminds. That's who he's. That Manu. That's who he reminds me of. Just the way he acts, like his mentality. Jeff, that's exactly that's who you're referring to. That's it. Why do some Blu-ray movies look better? I don't know. They would have to have had a bad transfer. Canadian maker project. What did I think of Vamp? I think that Quentin Tarantino should have credited Vamp in From Dusk Till Dawn. That's what I think. I had seen it before, but I hadn't seen it. Was like a first watch, but My first thought was like, damn, Tarantino, you ripped this movie off. The main actress, not great. You talking about the vampire or the other girl? The vamp had 5 different. Yeah. Oh yeah, the other girl, Selma Hayek and Selma Hayek. Yeah. We need that in 4K. We need From Dusk Till Dawn in 4K. Biggest Mike, what is up, man? Oh, I appreciate that, John. John Doe Juggalo said people should totally go back and watch my Disney and football movies videos. He found some gems because of both. Good. Like, that's what I like to hear. I don't like nobody watched that Disney movie video, and the football one was really low, and I was kind of surprised by that because like you don't have to be a big sports fan to like sports movies. 4K, I hear people say that about 4Ks, and I don't know either. I know how to like. I mean, people used to pay me to come calibrate their TVs, but either I know how to just do that better or what. But I don't have that problem at all with any of the 4Ks I'm popping in on this OLED. Not even a little bit. So that's interesting. There's a football game on over there now. Becca, you watched Deadpool and Wolverine? Yeah, it's good. We saw that at the movie theater. I had fun with it. I got to see. Let's see what Daniel. Does anybody in here watch Daniel at the Cobwebs? He commented on something tonight. He actually is one of the ones that got like. I used to watch him just because he had like me and him are the similar in that we both like have good vibes. Like the first two YouTubers I found, the first one that I found was Daniel. And I watched Daniel at Cobwebs, and because we're both into the nostalgia and vibes of movies, I just vibed with him real quick, and he made me want to do this. And then I found Brian at the Last Movie Standing, and the same kind of thing, and he's a filmmaker and all that stuff. And then I found Ken, and like those were the only three that I watched. And then like I started stumbling on other people, and I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I needed to fill the gap of not making movies. I had a gap in me, an empty hole, and having anybody not being on set and making movies for a few years. Because not just when you're filming, when you make movies, you write the movies, you gotta raise the money for the movies, you do casting calls for the movies, you see tons of actors and actresses for the casting. You go out and location scout. You're just always involved in movies. Oh, I think so. In my Forgotten 4Ks video, I said I was talking about Sliver, and I said nobody has talked about it unless they were shitting on it. And he said he quoted me and said it, and he's like, guilty as charged. And I was like, wait a minute, what? Because he never shits on anything, even if he doesn't like it. That's part. But I forgot that he said that he didn't really care for that one. And then he just reminded me it was Sliver, because I was like, wait, what? You never crap on anything, but it was Sliver. But I mean, Sliver is not for everyone. But I don't remember him being that harsh on it. And I definitely wasn't talking about him. I'm gonna tell him we're on my live stream. I didn't remember him being that negative on it. But let's see what. Yeah, I think he probably thinks that I was talking about him. I definitely wasn't, man. I love Daniel. He's one of the literally nicest people on YouTube. Like, period. Like, and Brian at the last movie standing, but he's a dick. Let's see if he's still in here. I love you, man. Oh yeah, Ghost Pirate. I've just found him recently. I like Ghost Pirate. He's fun now. He does a lot of streaming stuff. So I don't have all the streaming that he has, but I like Ghost Pirate. A lot of people take a lot of stuff too serious, I think, overall. I mean, for me, though, I am a lot about the vibes and nostalgia. Like, I'll get people all the time. My hat's all wonky. I get people all the time. They're like, would you just hurry up and get to the lists? And I'll be like, man, you must be new here, because I'm not like that's not what I'm not about just getting to the list. Like, I'm about like what the movie means to me, means to people, means to the time period, the vibes, the nostalgia, the art, all that stuff. Like, I'm not about just like, I mean, I do lists, but I'm not all about just hurry up and see the rankings. That's not what I'm here for. Me too. I'm happy to find movie people who are fun to talk to too. I appreciate that, Robert. Yeah, for me, it's like, if you can't connect with it personally, it's for and it doesn't mean anything, whether it's through the art of it, the memory of it, when you first saw it, your favorite actor. What if watching it with your dad, your mom, your brother, your cousin, your whatever? If you can't connect with it somehow, it's discardable. It doesn't mean that much. Like, I'm not into the whole like microwave society of just give me the list and move on. Like, that's so discardable. It doesn't mean the same. Mozart's Ghost, I have not seen Long Legs. I have not seen Ice Pirates. Hey, Jeff, Ice Pirates 4K. Ice Pirates is on one of my lists of 10 movies that you've never seen, because a lot of people haven't seen it. I'm old. I saw that at the drive-in. Yeah, I don't think they're going to do 3D. I think they've let the 3D go again. Yeah, I mean, I saw it at the drive-in. My mom, dad, and brother. I saw the movie The Hand That Rocks the Cradle at the drive-in. Like, we used to go see a lot of stuff at the drive-in. I'm a big Nick Cage fan, and I've not seen Long Legs, and I've not seen Mandy. I appreciate that, John Doe Juggalo. Yeah, that's just not like, I don't like there. You could use AI to generate lists for that. Yeah, Hand That Rocks the Cradle is. I don't know. Is there a Blu-ray of that? I hope Brian. I hope you're still in here, because I called you a dick, and I'm wearing a Jaws shirt and a Jaws hat.
Very nice.
And he hates Jaws. Rich is over here yelling at me to be nice. He's like, obviously, I'm not serious. Oh, okay. So, John Doe, you're saying I got to watch Long Legs too. I got to watch Long Legs. Has anybody seen Mandy? Oh, I give Brian crap all the time. Brian doesn't really hate Jaws. He just thinks everybody in the community has talked about the Jaws 4K too much for too long. Sacco, you know I'm not going to get the standard. Not when I know that there's a limited edition version. I can't let myself do it. I can't let myself do it. I know that it's out there. Because see, then I will spend $35 on the standard. And I will know that for like another $25, I could have got the limited edition. And then it'll freaking kill me. I did order Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I had to order that, y'all, because damn it, I keep hitting my camera. I mean, if you follow me, you know that like I know Bill and Carolyn, and Bill was in Dark Roads and Super Guy, and we've been to all these horror conventions, guests at horror conventions together and stuff. I love Bill, so I'm going to get that arrow. And I don't have people sign much, but Bill always gives me stuff. I'm gonna have Bill sign that one because I think the art is cool on that one. So the next time I see him, I'm gonna have him sign it. Yeah, it's hard for me with the standards with no slips, like especially when I know that it's out there. I'm like, I have not ordered 7 yet. What's in the box? That's my kids have noticed some of that with the 4Ks. They're like, the movie don't look old now. You do still get the reversible art with Arrow standards. That's true. You've never seen 7? It's heavy though, man. I know everybody's excited about it, but man, it's heavy to watch. I also got, this is one of my favorite. This is a dude's drama, and I got this today too. And people keep telling me this is a bad 4K. I haven't watched it yet. Just got here. It's Legends of the Fall. I love this movie. This is a dude's drama right here, but a lot of people have told me it's not a good 4K. We'll see. That's what I think. I think it's like a guy, like what kind of guy would not want to live the, like, part of the wild dude in you want to live a life like Brad Pitt's Tristan in this movie? Like that's like the wild, restless man inside every guy. Like to me, that's what that is. So I actually really like this movie a lot. You don't want to cry ever again. Gunsmoke is good. Better Joker, Nicholson, or Ledger? And I love Nicholson, but Ledger, if you want to be like a comic book version, maybe Nicholson, but like as far as a realistic portrayal of the Joker, it's Heath Ledger to me. Yeah, it's very hard to compare them. Very hard to compare them. That performance literally killed Heath Ledger. That I agree, Jason. Yeah, I mean, you couldn't have put Ledger's Joker in Batman '89, and you couldn't have put Nicholson's Joker in the Dark Knight. Marty, enjoyed it, man. Appreciate you hanging out. I don't like Joaquin's joke. That movie's not Joker to me. That is them using the Joker name, I feel like, to just get people into the theater. I know, man, I got to get off here soon. It's 11 o'clock. We just get to talking movies, and it's like, movies. Let's talk movies. Where does he get those wonderful toys? I mean, man, I was like 10, whatever, when that came out. Yeah, like movies. What's 10 there in Arkansas? And here in Georgia, it's 11. Yep, we old. Nope. I don't like my birthdays this month. Like I said, I don't get older anymore. I get better each year. Better, sir. Better. Like fine wine gets better with age. Some people age like milk. I age like fine wine. Becca knows that line. I threw that line in on ad-libbed in Dark Roads and about made the other actor choke, trying not to laugh. Which Starship Troopers do I have? I got the Steel Book. Somewhere over here. It's over here somewhere. I have the Steel Book. It's over there somewhere. I got the Steel Book. Becca, it's also 10. Y'all are in. I'm talking to you from the future. Good night, Canadian Maker Project. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna get off here soon too. It's late. Have I done a favorite sci-fi list? I can't think I did. I can't remember for sure. Oh, Starship Troopers holds up. I love Starship Troopers. But I am a big Verhoeven fan. The Dirty Dutchman. Like, I definitely, I got a little bit of that in me in my movies. So I like it. How many movies do I have? So I mean, my part of the reason mine get hard to locate sometimes is because I'll pull stuff out to do videos and to hold them up, and then sometimes I don't stick them right back, and that's part of the problem. Because it should be like right here where I have Star Trek, Star Wars, all the Star Wars movies, and then for some reason it's not right there, which means I have pulled it out for something else and didn't stick it back in the right spot. But I know right, like I went to right where it should be. I think movies wise, I think I only have like 1,700. It's not as many as I thought I had. So my movies are by boutique, and then they are pretty much alphabetical. Each boutique is together, and then it's alphabetical within that boutique. And then studios, all studios are together. Like all this up here is from here over is like studio. So I have all studio horror, studio comedy, studio action, studio sci-fi, and each within that is alphabetical. And then like over here, the only thing that's outside of that is over here are just some of my favorites. Like I've got all of Arnold's stuff over here, all Schwarzenegger stuff over here, because they're two of my favorites. And Harrison Ford, except for his box sets up there. And then around over here where you can't see is Second Sight and like and stuff. And then right here in the middle, I just rotate these depending on what time of year it is and what I want to put over there for the background. Kira, TZM, thank you. Yeah, that's what I was talking to Brian about. I was like, man, when I get the CLZ app or whatever, and I got to start, at least you can scan it in. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go a section at a time, like each label and scan in. And then like I'll take Vinegar Syndrome one day and scan them. And then I'll take Scream and I keep Scream and Shout Factory together because it's the same studio, same boutique. And I'll scan all them in, and then I'll scan in. I'll do by the boutiques, Arrow, and then I'll start with the studios, and I'll go by genre. What's the latest movie I've seen? What did I watch? Oh, last night I watched Heartbreakers. I watched Cedar Rapids last night, and then I watched Heartbreakers. And I've seen Cedar Rapids before, but Heartbreakers, I absolutely had so much fun watching that. I put it on at like 1 o'clock in the morning and I couldn't go to sleep till I finished watching it. I loved it. These are the Atlantic Star shelving or whatever, and it's 3 of them across here. These things over here are just old ass DVD. I've had these since I collected VHS. These are just old things. But this back here is the Atlantic shelving or whatever. Or you guys can see. It's kind of messy. Like in the middle, like these were all Blockbuster box sets slips. And what I do is I turn stuff around where you can see the cool art. But it also, because I do them alphabetically, it saves me space for later. So like over here, for instance, you can see Silent Night, Deadly Night right now. But when I get more movies, it gives me space because now then I can turn it and I can put more movies in there. If I stack them all tight together, then I have to move a shit ton of movies every time I put more movies in there. Yeah, building room to move. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. And at the same time, enjoying the artwork. Yeah, Kino Lorber is really small, and they use those little cheap Elite cases. A leaf blower. But I am about to move them around again because like now I'm about to have to put more Arrow, and of course I'm about to have a lot more Vinegar Syndrome coming. So Vinegar Syndrome is down here. I don't know how weathermen do this shit where they look at the screen and point to a spot. But Vinegar Syndrome is over here. By the way, that movie right there, Thriller, A Cruel Picture, that thing gets rough. Yeah, who was it that doesn't? Arrow doesn't use those Elite cases. They use different ones. But the little Elite ones are really crappy. For some reason, to me, Kinos feel the skinniest, flimsiest of them all. I don't know why. But they do. Arrows are thicker. And I held it up. The ones from Vinegar Syndrome are slightly thicker, but they're also just like this much longer. I want to put some more shelving. I want to put, see up here, up at the top, I have all those box sets. I'm going to put another shelf, a single shelf over the top up there. so that I can put more stuff like that on there. Yeah, I'm still alive for a couple more minutes. I'm about out of gas. But I'm here for a few more minutes. But we're just having so much fun, get carried away. Risha's sitting over there. She's probably tired of hearing me talk.
Never.
She says never. She says my voice is relaxing. I don't know how my voice is relaxing. I feel like I drive people. It is the weatherman. Yes, they only got to be right. Like there's a moth flying around. They only got to be right like 10% of the time, and that's it. Oh yeah, the 1990. Yeah, my man Bill's in that too. They're coming for you, Barbara. The 1990 version coming uncut of the Night of Living Dead. Yeah, I'm definitely in on that. Thank you, Kira TZM. Thank you. It's not the years, honey. It's the mileage. God damn it, Indy. Where doesn't it hurt? Right here. I got to get into more Warner Archive, and I want to start with the Searchers. I was too late on it because I couldn't afford to buy anything else. And now the Searchers with the slip is sold out everywhere. That is their first 4K, right? That's their first 4K with a slip. So is that their first 4K overall with Warner Archive? I think it is. Yeah, so that's there. I got to get that one. I got to start. Now, I really want to do the Lionsgate Limited and start from the beginning with them. But man, if you think about that, if you buy The Conversation, you buy Apocalypse Now, you buy both Kill Bills, and you buy Jackie Brown and Reservoir Dogs. Reservoir Dogs is like 30. Those other four are 40. That's 180. And then The Conversation is 80. That's $260 to get their first ones off the line. That's I was just talking about that I really want them, but that's expensive. And I like the thought of being able to get a line from the beginning. And they're definitely going with, to me, they're trying to go with a Criterion flavor. It just with different movies. You notice like it's their logo is like Lionsgate Limited, so it's like it's an LL word, and then it's in the shape of an L. So it's very reminiscent of Criterion Collection to me. And I feel like that's the kind of like feel they're going for, but with different movies. And it would be cool to jump in on it from the beginning. Like I just said, to get all those movies, $260, man. Yeah, they're definitely Criterion prices. Criterion with steelbooks. I feel like that's exactly what they're doing. I mean, that whole Lionsgate Limited, line with the shape of an L. It just feels like it's 100% what they're doing. Yeah, I don't think the problem is they got big titles. And they have probably more, they're going to have more mainstream titles than Criterion. Brian, good night, man. I still got something to send to you too, right? So, if you weren't in here, I'm late shipping things out because of the holidays and my son's football tournament, and then him being sick. We've had people being sick in the house, so fortunately, I've missed it so far. Yeah, they're gonna have big ones. Lionsgate Limited is gonna have big ones. Yeah, a lot of people have been sick.
Not me.
Me and Risha have not yet. I fought a little bit with like it was like right on the edge, but it didn't get me all the way yet. Knock on wood. Kira, I did get a couple. This is one of them right here from VHS slips a while back. But I'm kind of out of the paper slip game. I just like, because I've made some of these myself too. So I'm kind of out of the paper slip game. I either want to buy it with a slip or I'm going to have a thicker slip. But the ones I've got that I like the they did the Gremlins one that's like the old VHS for my steelbook. But I really like harder covers, like for steelbooks. Because steelbooks, despite their name, are fragile as hell. So I prefer the thicker boxes for the steelbooks. Did I get King Kong 1976 4K steelbook? No, I have not gotten that yet. I got the limited edition. This is one nobody. I haven't seen anybody get this one. I got this is the King Kong. This is what is Peter Jackson, right? Yeah, Peter Jackson's King Kong. And I haven't seen anybody talk about this one. I got number 369 of 2000. I haven't even opened it yet. And this is a steelbook release. I haven't seen anybody talk about this one. But I grabbed that one. But I don't have the one from 76 yet. Oh no, Juanita, you've been feeling like crap. A lot of people have. Oh yeah, yeah. I see. And then Blockbuster Box Sets was in here earlier. I told him a lot of people wanted Fright Night to be brought back. That's his, and that's the back. That's the front. But he's got one out now with different art on it. But yeah, this is an awesome steelbook. Love this movie. When am I going to get the poster set up? Money. It's like $240 for that thing. So I'm going to put it right over here. I'll show you guys. It's a mess over here in this corner, though, so just be aware. Right here where the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood poster is, that is where I'm going to put, it's like a, it's like one of those things like you used to look at the like Walmart or whatever, where you come in and it's double sided. You put the posters in and you can turn it and flip through all the posters. It's going to mount right there on that wall. So that way I can flip it. I thought about putting it over here, but I don't really have anywhere to put it over here where it can be seen. It's too big. Chunky box, Big Sal. I love chunky box over steelbooks for sure. Chunky boxes, man. Chunky boxes. I'm chunky, so I like chunky boxes. I'm just big boned. I'm like, it's funny. I was telling Brian the other day that I trimmed down like 27 pounds this year, and I'm still like 240 pounds or whatever. And he's like, Jesus, you're big. Like, I was like 300 pounds when I played football. So yeah, but yeah, give me a chunky box. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Digital, to do it digital. Where did I find what the this sign or the poster thing? Is that what you're talking about? The poster thing, Jason? I have to send you the link. I found it in a place online. It's online. It's like 200. Depending on, you can get them at different sizes. The one I looked at will hold 48 posters, so it's like 20. It's got 24. I don't know, racks, I guess what you would call it, that you flip through, and you can put one on each side. So it's 48 posters that'll hold, and it's like it's either $249 or $299. It's expensive. Yeah, it's yeah. I'll send you the link for it. I'll tell you what I don't like is this is gonna sound, but like I am not the biggest fan of Criterion doing this crap right here. Not one of these is the same size. Like, here is their standard right here, the Big Chill. Then you got this Wally Steelbook. You've got Dazed and Confused, or a Wally Digipack, Wally Dazed and Confused Digipack. Fire Walk with Me, Twin Peaks is smaller. Then you have this book. Everything is different. Like, what in the world are you doing? They're all different. You're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. They're all different. That drives me bonkers.
There's one there. Well, I didn't get
Special snowflakes. I am going to move my Criterion to a place by themselves. I am. I just got to figure out where that I'm going to do that. Criterion's like, you'll get what you get and you won't pitch a fit. Yeah, like it's weird. They're all just different sizes. All right, you guys, it is 11:20. I'm gonna cut out of this tonight so that I can like wind down and watch some movies. I'm gonna watch some movies tonight. What is anybody watching tonight? Go watch it. Go watch a good movie tonight before bed. I will probably watch a movie and then I'll throw on another movie to go to sleep watching. I might watch The Wraith right now. I don't know. I'm kind of in a comedy mood though. Kind of like in a hot up mood, but I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I've watched Body Double a lot lately. Some Dirty De Palma. We got the Dirty Dutchman in Paul Verhoeven, and we got Dirty De Palma. But I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out with me. You know, I should have a video out tomorrow and Sunday and all that kind of stuff. I should have videos out, and make sure you watch them. Make sure you watch them. Share them around. Tell people, oh, The Burbs is always a good one. I don't have that on physical media, though. Hot Stuff from 1979. Johnny English. Later, Woke Niner. I appreciate still like 70 people in here 3 hours later. I love you guys. But you know what? Until next time, be kind, rewind like always. This is Chase with AV Pop Culture. And I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye. And then I got to look to see how to turn it off. You have that nice sign off that's just so perfect. And then you can't fucking see how to turn it off. See you later.